Hello, everybody. I do apologize for being late. Had some technical difficulties. Just give me a few moments and let me get a couple of things that are straightened out. But I do want to thank everybody for coming out to the first live show tonight here with Hustler TV. And let me just get a couple things straightened out, and I will be right with y'all. I do apologize for being late. Okay. There we go. Hello, everybody. I do again want to apologize for being late. Just had a couple of technical difficulties and just getting those straightened out. I want to thank you for coming out to the first live show tonight. Bo will be here a little bit. He's doing a couple errands. I just want to thank y'all. A little nervous starting this tonight, but I'll get through it. I'm only going to get better with everybody's help. So I do first want to say hello to Brooklyn Core Cutters. Simply Deep, welcome. Celos, what's going on? Miss Honeybee, how you doing? Phil Kent, good to see you. Quentin, it was nice to see you too. Thank you for coming out. Culture, Erica Murray, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Want to get some more people in here to get everything started. But I do want to thank y'all for coming out. There's my brothers, Legacy Inc., Trooper. Thank you, man. I believe Trooper, I'll put the link in the side chat for you so you can come in. Anthony Henderson, how you doing, sir? Thank you for coming out. And let's see, what probably you want to know, what is Hustler TV about? Hustler TV to me, and what I like to do is not only to learn how to, promote yourself. If you have a business that you want to promote, to find it within yourself to promote it out, regardless if you're selling fire sticks, boxes, what have you, you're trying to sell. Hustle in a positive way, not trying to be negative. Just more or less trying to learn more about my craft. I give a lot of props to the team that I'm proud to be a part of, and that's DST. From Super Dale, who started the group, with their co-founders being our queen, which is Darrell, and Bo. And they took the time and brought LJ in and myself. And I am happy to be a part of the group because I'm learning from them. We learn and help each other every day. And I'm always hungry. I want to learn how more else to cut the cable cord. How else can I help my end users, the people that I sell products to, and help them save money for themselves and their family to make their household better. So on this journey, I can only get better with your help, and send some feedback. What we always try to say, what's the word? Positive criticism. So please shoot that positive criticism out to me. My email is in the bottom of this chat. Just give me some ideas what you like to maybe see that we talk about on the show. What things that you like to be covered. What do you want to learn? And I want to learn right with you. Let's see who else is in the chat. Miss Karen Hughes, how are you doing? Thank you for coming out. GoPro Donnie, it's very good to see you, my man. Thank you. Pimp Tech, is good to see you as well. So as everybody's coming in, it's always good to see everybody. I see Mrs. Jesus Saves, you come in. Thank you for coming in. And just to do a little bit of housekeeping on the show, I would like people to come in, relax, have fun, and let's learn from each other. I ask that we do not promote on the show unless you like actually contacted me, and we can go from there to discuss things to promote, especially with IPTV. You know, it's good that we can bring up the subjects in here, but we also have our Telegram group with DST where you can discuss it there. We have our Facebook page where you can join the Facebook page and discuss it there. Reason I say let's not promote IPTV in here is because I would like to have our brother Will, who has a very good service, and I would like to promote him and get his service out there, which is already is. But let's help him out to make his service growing and ongoing, and get out to more people who will like it and love it and enjoy it. Because I already like it, I already has positive remarks about it, and he's really doing good. So if y'all can help me out with that, promote him. The other couple of things in here, I would like to see this be like a good show, a family show, a friendship show. So we don't have to come in cursing and foul language, all that stuff. Is there any negativity? We'll leave it out there. Because best believe I do have some good mods. Whole team is a mod. Trooper is a mod. So once they see it, they might say, well, give it a chance to see where it goes. I'm more or less like, get them out of here because we don't have time for that. So let's be positive and work with each other and have fun. Let's see who else is in the tech. I see Leroy Lewis. How you doing, Chief? Brooklyn Cord Cutters. I think I said hello to you. Hippie Girls in here. Nice to see you tonight. And let's see here. So what are some of the things that you guys would like to know? Is it about what you want to know about Hustler TV? What's going on in around streaming? Do you want to learn more about how to promote yourself? It's not that hard to do. You just may want to, have a lot of confidence in yourself. If you got confidence in yourself to talk to your family or close friends, you can do it. It's not bad at all. I know there are some people that are shy. They may not like talking in big groups, and you don't have to always talk in big groups. Just pull people to the side. Just have a regular conversation with them. And that's what I learned to do, because at one time I was shy myself, but getting out and interacting with people, it just opened up my eyes on how to talk, how to dress, and how to not dress, but to address people in a nice, positive way. The main thing you want to do is listen, because by listening, you learn more about what your future customer wants, and that gives you ideas along the line on what other type of products you want to learn. Let's see who else is in here tonight. Let's see, Bobby Digital says, I've been working on using MB on the X96 Max Android box as an MB serving, doing a pretty good job. That's good. I've heard good things about MB, and it's good if you like it. I'm more or less I like Plex because I'm learning with Plex, but they're both good services. Give me 1 second here. Give me 1 second, Troop. True. Look in the sideline. I think I did put the chat in there for you. I mean the link in there for you. So tell me, if some people in the chat, how many movies you working, what kind of stuff do you put in your chat? I mean, not your chat, but in your Plex. I myself, I like, you know me, I like the Kung Fu movies, so I'm trying to build that up. I have some different genres in there, from all the way from Kung Fu to action, um, things that I like to watch. I have stuff in there that, family members like to watch. So once you start it, it's not bad. It's very easy to maintain. And one good thing is you don't have to worry about using other apps like Zion or anything else, because those apps do go up and down from time to time. So by you using your own Plex, or like in the chat, people are using Imbi, those are very good sources to stream your own contacts, and you can put in what you want, take out what you want, and they're always one-click movies and one-click videos, so that's always good as well. Let's see, Bobby Digital said he likes action and gangster movies. That's what's up. What's up, C-Los? How are you doing tonight? Give me 1 second, Troop. What's going on, Jesus Save? How are you doing this evening? What's up, Darrell? How are you doing tonight? If at all possible, if any of the team is out there, if you'd like to, if y'all can please look at the chat and click on the link and come in with me. Just a little nervous here, trying to work everything out. And let's see, Miss Karen says she likes thriller movies, so that's another good choice of movies as well. All right, give me 1 second, Troop. All right, there you go, Troop. All right, so I see GoPro Donnie says, I've been putting all the 80s and 90 movies lately, like Lethal Weapon and Die Hard. See, those are the type of movies I like. Those older movies are good, and so you can basically load up anything that you want to watch. And I think Dale was talking about the other day or yesterday, that you can actually watch live TV inside of Plex. So that is something else I want to learn, and because that would be awesome, where you can have it on your Plex and watch that at any time too.
What's going on, brother man?
What's up, Troop? How you doing, my brother?
All right.
That's good. That's how you been today?
Good. Just got out of work.
That's good. Bittersweet. How are you doing this evening? Honeybee, thank you very much. Who else is Will? If you pop in, or if the rest of the crew can start popping in, can y'all come on in? So other than like what I see in the chat, like, people were talking about what they like in their Plex. What other kind of things do y'all like to do as far as in the streaming world? What kind of things you like to talk about tonight? I don't want to, being that this is the first show, I'm trying to calm my nerves down. I'm not going to keep everybody tonight. I just want to stay on here for a little bit. And I really do appreciate y'all coming out. Again, I do apologize for being late. Just had some difficulties, still trying to work those out. But I do really want to thank everybody for coming out. This is the first show, and with y'all's help, like I said before, I just want to continue to grow and keep this ongoing thing. Let's see what everybody's talking about in the chat here. All right, so Pentex says there's plugins and add-ons in Plex. I haven't come across any plugins and add-ons. How do you work your Plex, Troop? Troop, you gone or you muted?
I'm here.
All right. Thanks, Bobby Digital. I appreciate that.
Send a link to everybody. That's what I'm doing.
Oh, okay. Thank you, sir. What's going on, Blamo? How are you doing this evening? Thanks, GoPro. I'm trying to calm it down a little bit. So a couple of things like me and Bo have been teaming up trying to do, like hopefully he might get a chance to come in tonight. I know he had to run some errands, so he might be late. If he isn't able to come in, that's okay too. But a couple of things we wanted to maybe touch on in the future is like things like TeamViewer. A couple that question that came up in his show. So we are going to work on that where we can try to do like a presentation on how to do TeamViewer. I use TeamViewer. I like it because TeamViewer I can have on my phone, and you want to have the app, which is called Quick Support, on your customer or family member's device. And it's a big time saver, whereas somebody call you and say, hey, something's wrong with my box or my stick. You can actually pull up your TeamViewer on your phone, show them where you have placed the quick support on their box or their device or their Fire Stick, and walk them through how to give you the code where you're going to put that on your TeamViewer. That way, when they accept you coming into their device, on a Fire Stick, it'll actually show up as a little hand where you'll be able to move around and show them where to go and help them fix or maybe add anything to, add like for example, they want to use Plex. You can add applications to their Plex by downloading them through FileLink, or if you have like another app called Apps to Fire, you can help them use that to bring the apps in as well. But quick support is very good for me because I have customers that live on different parts of the city, and if they call me or I call them, I want to add something to theirs. It's very easy to use, and it's a big time saver. And it's always good to go to the customer's house if you're on that level with that customer, or if you want to choose to meet up and take their device and come back and give them to them later. But to me, all three methods work, but I really like TeamViewer because that's a time saver. You're right, Juggernaut. TeamViewer doesn't work on all Android boxes. I probably just have been lucky on the few boxes that I do sell. Majority of the customers I have the Fire Stick or the Cube, and on those two devices, it works pretty well as well. Jug, if you want to, if you would like to come in and see Troop put the link out for you, so you're more than welcome to come in. So once again, like hopefully me and Bo, we'll put that presentation, we can do it live, and for people that may not know how to use it, we'll be able to show you how it works, and that'd be something that if you'd like to, you can add that to your the way you help and do your sticks or some boxes that are able to use the actual TeamViewer. I see Bobby Digital. He said, did you try using the TeamViewer host app? The TeamViewer host app? No, I haven't tried it. That is a question from Bad Scabs 23. I hope I pronounced that right. He says, so TeamViewer and put quick support on a customer's device. Yes, sir. You want to have team support on your phone, and then add quick support, for example, like to their Fire Stick. And then once you direct them how to pull up the quick support, they're going to scroll through until they get to a section where there's going to be, I believe it's 7 or 9 numbers that'll pop up. And you're just going to ask them to read those numbers. You're going to put that in your phone, and it's going to start connecting to their device. And what'll happen, it'll ask them, actually, it'll let them know that it's you on your phone. They can see what type of phone that you have, and you're going to ask them to go ahead and hit yes, that you want them to connect. So when it comes back to your phone, you'll be able to see that they're, say, for example, the Fire Stick is going to show up, and the little hand is going to show up where you can move it around. And that way you can direct them through how to go to different areas on the device. What's going on, Joe?
Not much, just chilling like a villain.
That's good. Thank you for coming on, man. I appreciate it.
Oh, you're welcome. Of course, of course. Yeah, I just set up my Plex today.
Did you? Okay.
I watched a show by the Streaming Matters by the Butcher Show last week. They were talking about Plex and Superdell talking about Plex, and I used the Plex server before, just running a NAS box when my wife was away working. She could connect to when I used to download, you know, all the torrents. So I set it up, and it was a little bit oh, come on, I mute my phone here. It wasn't hard at all, except for I wanted to set it up to be mostly automated. So Blue, I don't know if you know who Blue is. She's in the coding, what do you call it? Coding groups and Gen group and you know, part of that whole the Butcher team type thing, whatever. And she walked me through it. And it's now my Plex is absolutely like it's automated. The only thing that I'm adding in there next is the ability for those who I allow to my Plex can request content.
Right.
And stuff like that. But yeah, it's like it's once you get it set up, it is sweet, and the playback and everything. I just don't know why I didn't do it before.
I see Brother Showing Up TV is in the house. How are you doing tonight, sir? Okay, that's Jason and Showing Up talking back and forth. So how's your wife doing with her show? How's she coming along with it?
Mine? Oh, good. We're doing the movie review tomorrow from hers. We're going to be putting out a I guess putting it up there so it alerts and that, because we got a movie change. We were going to do Mule, but there's no really good copy of Mule. So and plans got kind of kiboshed for us to actually go out to the theater because I got my results back from the doctor yesterday. So I am now a diabetic.
I understand how that is.
Yeah. So I'm luckily I'm stage 1 right now, but my sugar levels are so high that I'm pounding all these meds, and I just tested my sugar level now, and I'm still super high. Like I have to do it 6 times a day. It's crazy.
Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot.
So we're going to do it from there and do it from her channel instead of mine. So, you know, like through the show, I guess, or if anybody, just check out my channel. Here, I'll put a 1. And then, what's it called? Check out my channel, obviously subscribe, and then hit on Mr. Juggernaut and subscribe there. We're going to, and I think we might do Kin or The Nun.
The Nun, okay.
Yeah, and then do those, which would be pretty good. But yeah, she's loving her challenge. She's making dinner right now, or she said she was going to jump on here too, but she's finishing supper.
Okay. I do see Jesus Saves in there now. We used to kid Jesus Saves about fire sticks. And I know just from the past conversation we used to have with her, and I know she's doing her thing right now. She's probably like one of the best fire stick sellers I know, because we used to call her stuff like we used to call it door stops and stuff like that, just to be joking with her. But I know from, you know, just talking with her, she is really doing good with the fire stick. So I, you know, wish much success with you, because I know you're going to do the right thing with that. Let's see here. Honeybee, the coolest Canadian on the planet, Juggernaut.
Wow. Thanks. I'm not going to deny it. Of course I am. I don't know what else to say.
Let's see here. What's good? How you doing, Antel? Thank you for coming in tonight. Karen Hughes, I love that NAS at Brooklyn. Okay, they're talking about using the NAS server. He has a 12 terabyte for his Plex.
Nice.
That was real nice.
Well, I liked it. The reason I did that is because we had, the high-speed internet hooked up to NAS in my network, and my wife just had her laptop and, connected to the Plex server, and she got to watch all her movies. And then I liked it like that because it transcodes. So it's basically what like Netflix does. It goes based on your internet connection or speed. So it's because she was away. She worked for SAS Power, the power division, I guess, in our province, and she was all over. She was gone for days at a time. So
that's what's up. Let's see, Jesus says, she says, thank you for the love. Always JMack DST. Love those talks. Fire sticks always. Much love, Jesus saves. Everything's always good with you. Let's see. Cody, man. What's up, Juggernaut? Thanks, Cody, man. I'm trying. This is the first show. I had to calm my nerves down, still calming them down. But like I said, with everybody's help, we can grow this channel. And hopefully this will be a good source for everybody to come. We can relax and talk and see what's going on in the streaming world.
Did you set up a PayPal and stuff like that for your channel yet?
Yeah, I have it in the and I'm not sure if it's going to show up right here because I was having some problems getting up the actual live stream. For some reason, YouTube, when I went to set up the live stream, was it a couple of days ago? Went back in the day and it kicked it out. So,
yeah, there was two of them when I went in because you started. I was in the other one. Yeah, and then I'm like, So I backed out and I saw that it says live and it showed your face as the thumbnail, and I'm like, oh, I'm in the wrong one.
So hopefully, sometime tonight with the team, I've tried to figure out why is it not showing up where it's supposed to, and then I'll start using that. But with the help of Will, Darrell, and not Bo, but Dale, they was like, go ahead and just click on the actual live because I was already a few minutes late. So
yeah. Well, the best way to do that then is when you're off air and stuff like that is just go through and set your streaming defaults and everything, all your settings. So if that ever happens, you already have your default, what shows in your description and all that stuff, and you can press live because it's done it to me too. And I've had to do it in a hurry too, like especially the last one. It was our movie review, actually. I started it and I wasn't paying attention and I clicked stop broadcast. Like we just started. We were like 30 seconds into it and loaded with people and kicked them all out. Somebody asked out there, yes, Bobby Digital. I use an Ultra Seed box and bad scabs. Yep, I did set it up just like the way Dabs and other people. I'm using Ultra Seed box to do that. There we go. There's.
And man, that's another thing that because I know Dale was touching on it yesterday. As a matter of fact, I don't even say that because I think Dale's going to touch on that when he does a show later this week about the seed box and Plex. So Dale is actually going to put that out. He has a lot of different videos that he talks about how to set up your Plex, how to work it, what you want to add. So please tune into Super Dale Show because he's going to put that information out for you as well.
All right, I just got to edit my link. Sorry.
Thank you, Blamo, for coming in. I appreciate it, man.
Blamo, don't go Blamo.
Okay, and that's Shonuff and Jesus Save talking back and forth. So this, like I said, I didn't want to keep everybody on long tonight because I want to get better at this to where we come in, or when I come in, that I have some good topics to discuss. Tonight was just more or less like trying to do my best to introduce the channel and give props to the team that I'm with. because like I said, I learned from the team. Like the reason I got into this was like a couple years back, probably about 2015. I had like a serious illness because I had kidney problems, had to have a kidney transplant. So with that type of thing, I had to learn what can I do to save money, because money was really tight when you have an illness like that. So I started listening to YouTube and how people were saving money, and then the topic came up of cutting the cord and different ways that you can stream on YouTube or stream on Fire Sticks when those type of things were first coming out. And by doing that, you know how you pick your YouTube YouTubers that you like to listen to. What's up, LJ? How you doing, man?
I'm doing fine, bro. How are you?
I'm good, sir. Thank you for coming in.
Oh, man.
That rapper is as noisy as Will's chair.
So
You can actually hear this?
yeah,
Yes.
you can hear it. Yep.
Did you see where it's at? It's way over here. Wow.
So like learning how to or attempt to try to save money and stuff like that. Listen to different YouTubers, and I came across this one YouTuber. Maybe I shouldn't say his name, but he did this certain video about tennis shoes. And some dude named Jordan, and that really caught my eye, and I started listening to him. Another name I put out there that I listened to was DVD. DVD has some good things out there, and I listened to him. So as listening and trying to save money, then I really started listening to Dale, popping in everybody's show. Then I would see Bo, I would see DeReal, and really getting into Dale's show. And he really like, cut the cord, try this way, try that way. And I did. And that was starting to save money. And I was like, this is very interesting. I wanted to get into this. So it came to a point where Dale did a Monday night draft and drafted LJ and myself. And from there, like I say, I'm hungry. I want to learn. I want to learn with everybody in the chat. We have a good team that we learn with. So it's all good. It's just about trying to invest in yourself, grow yourself, and improve yourself, where you want to live to be how you want to enjoy everything in life. Everything has that to offer.
Well, to be honest,
huh?
To be honest, it's a good way to start. Like I said, is when I started doing YouTube, I was doing the same thing. Of course, I saw different things and out there, and I wanted to get into it. I already had my build out and stuff like that, and I wanted to venture out into the YouTube world, and of course, checking out different YouTubers and things like that. And that's why we always say, go check out them, even if you hear some bad things or even some slightly negative or full-on negative comments about other YouTube channels. Now, people got to differentiate the channel from the YouTuber, because just because what the content puts out. An example is, you take a look at Doc Squiffy, and I use him as an example because I'm very open about it. He annoys the hell out of me. He does. I don't know what it is. I've been in shows where he's been there and stuff like that, but like, what annoys me the most is his content, not him as a person. Like I can talk to him, but the content. But I still go to his channel because he puts out a lot of stuff, and you read between a lot of lines and pick up good things, and sometimes full on good information. But again, like we say, go check out other people's channels, and I've learned from, just like you said, people like all the way from Shonuff to DeReal to Bo to you, to how to be on here with Steve Cornelius. Like this type of community may not be as large as other ones that are getting 500, 600, 700 viewers each time they do a live stream. I feel that the information that we give is more personable and we're more interactive, so that's why that's why I follow suit, and like I said, you being on here and stuff like that. I told you before, I said that barely knowing you and just watching you and listening to you is how much respect I have for you. You're just the silent guy. When you speak, people listen. And that's what I like. Just plain and simple. So I like, congratulations on starting your own show, and I think you're gonna boom faster than you realize. So
Matter of fact, I think it was, I can't remember when, but me and Dale, we had a conversation. I think Bo might have been in that conversation, and Dale had talked about starting your show and what ideas to do. And I told Dale at the time, I said, look, if I start a show and if I am blessed enough to have 15 people come in and have out of that 15 people have 5 subscribers, I will be happy because that shows I have a chance to start growing. Right now, I see there's like 42 people in here. You know, that is a blessing. And so that's going to give me the encouragement to think about more things to come up with, more things to grow. Hopefully in the future, we will do some possible giveaways. That's always good too. Not just to attract, but to give people opportunity to use different type of devices, like if they don't have a cube or a box or firebox, to put some contests out there where it'd be enjoyable for people to come in and say, hey, I got this device, let me try it. The DST team and say it's always good. Now I have a chance to do that. So I want to give people opportunities to try different stuff.
Well, and what I like is all the way from when, you know, Bo and Del say it, and we all say it too, is like do your research, you know, and try to go to different places. Well, with you putting information out there, and the one thing that kind of got my mind always swirling is exactly what you said. What kind of content can I do? Like what can I put out there? What can I do my videos on, or live shows or anything like that? Because there already is so much happening out there, other people doing the same thing. Then I realized, because we keep telling people to do the research and go to multiple places so you can get as much information as possible and learn as much, do other shows that other people are doing too. You know, you don't have to mimic them. You may have a different insight or things like that. But yeah, you just go. Like even show like this. People like, look, people already heard about you, seen you, watched you, and you have like, I can't see how many you got in here, 40 plus people in here. You know, and make sure everybody who has come in, hit that like button, hit that share button. That's one of the big things. That share button, you hit that and share it to either Facebook or somebody that will enjoy these videos or these live streams. If you like it, your friends are going to like it.
Right.
You know, if they're into these things, they're online, check it out. And like this is, and then you have Show Enough. Like he's all sitting there all quiet.
Oh, he's quiet tonight. Usually he'd be ripping me. Digital, Bobby Digital, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Like I said, we only gonna get better, and I want y'all to shoot me ideas. Give me that constructive criticism so I can learn to be better. Gail Lewis said the family atmosphere. You're right, Gail. That as soon as you come in, like Bo says, you come in and chat with everybody. You ask a question, you automatically family, and that's what we want it to be about.
Say that again, JMack. Say that again. Constructive what?
Constructive.
I just wanted to make sure. No, I'm being real quiet because, you know, I was having my computer repaired, and I'm actually sitting here looking at one computer monitor, but I'm actually talking to you through Hangouts on my phone.
Oh, okay.
And when you said you can hear that rapper, and I'm like, you would think that my Yeti was on.
Oh, okay.
So I was trying to be as quiet as I can because I had a peppermint in my mouth. So, you know, but man, you're doing a great job, bro. You know, ain't nothing but much love here. You know that.
Right.
You know, we know my brother Jugs. He's always around. You know, you can call on Jugs if he's available. Trust me, he's gonna be there.
Oh yeah.
Oh hell yeah.
You know, and trust me, all the DSC is in the background. Everybody is doing things, but everyone is looking.
Right.
You know, and as soon as they finish, they're going to be in. I was trying to make sure that I had everything as organized as possible.
Right.
And not to disrupt anything. But you know me, JMack knows me. You know, I talk, but I don't talk that much. You know, I like to listen. So, you know, I'm really enjoying the show. I really am. I want to thank everyone that's in here so far. Tim, hey Bobby Digital, how you doing, man? How's the baby doing? Having got an update from you since you had the baby. Your
Yeah,
wife had the
congratulations.
baby.
I know he was having a baby.
Yeah, man. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Hadn't seen him since then. I see Erica in there.
Thank
I
you,
got
Erica.
something for you, Erica.
Thank you for
I
the
have
birthday
something
gift.
for you. I didn't even have to look and see if Miss Gail was in here. I knew she was in here.
I saw that
You
last
know.
comment you put in there.
Yeah. You know. Look at the real. Look. She
What?
don't know. You don't know about what. If y'all could see the trouble, oh man, I don't know. The real gives me so much of trouble on Hangouts. Man, it's
Okay,
man.
now I know what Dale be talking about because I keep trying not to look down at the phone, but I see it.
Yeah.
You
Look,
can. Sorry, go ahead.
something came to mind that happened the other night, but with us and on DST was in Hangouts. I just thought about something. I got to be quiet. The real might blackmail me.
What's going on, Eric?
No.
Thank you for coming in.
I'm not gonna say anything. I just thought about that. Dale was doing some well, you know Dale.
Mm-hmm.
I was in Hangouts talking to Dale, and when Dale's doing that business, it's like, really, all you doing is what you see me doing, just sitting and listening, because he got one phone on this side, he on this side talking
Mm-hmm.
something. So he was doing this thing.
Thank you,
Look,
Tim.
oh, real said I don't
Yeah,
talk
man.
a lot.
Appreciate
I
it.
don't talk a lot. I talk only in Hangouts, and I talk to people.
3 days.
If I say something to you and I'm in a conversation, then I enjoy you. But normally I don't talk that much to people. Hangouts here on YouTube is like my therapy.
Mm-hmm.
Besides that, there's not much to say. But the real
So,
keeps me talking because he's always on my butt about something.
Tim,
So-
I want to thank you for coming out, man. I hope you get better.
yeah.
I see how you said you got a stomach ache and been ill for 3 days. Man, I will get in contact with you, Tim. I know we haven't talked in a minute. My work schedule at work been a little bit busy, but I will be getting in touch with you. So I hope you get better, man. I'm praying for you.
Yeah, Tim, get better. Yeah, just believe me. But there've been a couple questions out there about Kodi 18 because the full release came out. So what do you guys think about that?
I had to refer that to my brother LJ. He the Kodi expert.
I haven't really researched in it too much, Jones. Normally when they first come out like that, I really don't touch them. I can ask you a question. You would probably know better than I do. Are the majority of the add-ons running on 18?
No. There are a lot that are there may be some that people are using that they don't know of, but I know that like Exodus Redo is that works on there. Gaia, well, no, see Gaia wasn't having any problems working on 18, but it's not actually updated for 18 yet, so like it works. I believe Yoda was working, Loki was working, so there are quite a bit that are out there that are working, but you can find a lot in builds. Now, this is where it's going to be a big rush for builders out there for the Ucody 1 group, the One Nation group, Supreme Builds group. Is I was not even working on or touching a build for 18 till full release. And I am going to put one out. I might just put a ported over, as it's called, of Juggernaut, so it works on 18 as well for right now. But I'm not going to master copy my new one till 18 because there's going to be updates. Like everybody jokingly says, but it took till 17.6 for 17 to be working properly, and everybody loves it. It actually from 17.3 and up, but so 18, right off the bat, it's going to be pushed out in the world, and people will find things wrong with it. But again, it is what it is. People want to use it. For anybody out there who automatically got updated to 18, that means you got your 17 from the Play Store. And if it's not in the Play Store yet, I haven't checked. Someone else may answer that. You may have clicked that you want to be a beta tester. So the moment that it gets released by Kodi TV, your version updates, you can stop that. And anybody who wants to revert back, just go to Kodi.tv and download 17.6 right from the horse's mouth. And if you want to do 18, try forks, or download 18, install it, and then use 17.6 forks.
Yeah, I have some. I got a few new forks that I just put in for 18, And if you want 16, a blank 17, I have that in there, and I also have some with some wizards in them. But so you can get them in there. But I'm like you, Jugs. I sit back and you know, I wait because you're gonna start seeing a lot of complaints about it. It's
Mhm.
like anything new. Oh, this doesn't work. That doesn't work. You get people to say one add-on doesn't work. Oh, nothing works. It frustrates me. Just with that's like when someone says something doesn't work. Oh, this service doesn't work. Why doesn't it work for you? Well, I tried this channel and it doesn't work. Well, what about the other channels? I don't know, but I know this channel don't work, so the service sucks.
Mhm.
Okay, but I'm gonna stick to 17.6. Like I said, I have 18s. Two forks. One fork with J Diggs Xenon in it, and I also have a blank fork that's there. That's in my
Yeah, and
bowl.
that's the thing with me too. Is what do you call it? My juggernaut. My juggernaut fork is like one of our SBMC forks with our wizard on there, and then
Mm-hmm.
then you just download the current version, so you're always updated. And yes, I have it, and yes, I put it in my file link, but I didn't put links to it, so it didn't show up yet. So I will fix that,
Yes.
LJ.
You must have knew. You. I'm gonna be quiet
Yep.
because that's exactly what I was about to say.
Yeah, I know.
Because I've been on you for a while, and I know you've been busy. 'Cause I had the Juggernaut bill for a while.
Yeah, I've been kind of keeping my mindset
Yeah.
to keep busy with all these. Like, I'm glad that JMack put this show together, and he's gotten the help and everything, and I've been on other shows because of being I'm assuming, and I don't want to overstep, but I'm assuming the same thing with you too. Show enough is like, not being as healthy as we wish we were. We do a lot of things to keep our mind busy, and then yesterday, because in my family there has never been a natural death. Everybody's died of cancer.
Mhm.
My mom was supposed to die 47 years ago. They told her she had a year to live, and she has cancer. She lives with cancer, brain tumors and things like that. So when I've been sick and I had problems with my stomach, and of course everything like that, I thought, oh, I'm in trouble. And then I got tested and found out. Like, I asked the doctor, I said, how come I'm peeing so much? And when my doctor came in to go over my results, he started reading the results, and he's like, okay, we're not going to be investigating a whole bunch of other stuff, but what you need right now is these pills, this glucose meter, and all this. Get this right now. I'm like, okay, what's going on? He's got a little bit of an accent, eh? And I said, do you have to do a prostate exam and stuff? No, your prostate's fine because they do all the blood tests and stuff. Well, my sugar levels, my sugar levels were so high. He said I should be in sugar shock.
Right.
So you're diabetic.
Yeah, now I'm a diabetic.
Welcome to the
You're
club.
diabetic. J-Mac and them, well, you know some of it too, Jug. J-Mac and them know some of the stuff that I've been going through in the last 2 or 3 months. But it is what it is. Not going anywhere until God says time. So,
Mhm.
my wife and a lot of the family members are kind of worried, and it makes you, for some of you out there, I'm gonna say this: if you have a family member that's sick, and if it, whatever it is, cancer, whatever it is, and thing, I know it's kind of hard, but sometimes when you look at them, kind of smile. It's kind of hard with my family. My family shows a lot on their face. And so sometimes it gets me kind of down. Sometimes I get mad, but a lot of times I get down because I have my family members that'll give me this look like any day now, or if I'm quiet, there's something wrong, if I'm not engaging in things.
Right.
So, give them a smile, but it'll be okay. We're not going anywhere. So the man upstairs says time. We'll be here.
I see Mr. Superdale asked a question. He said, what's going on in the news today? Well, Mr. Superdale, my brother, our leader, our presidente, I heard some rumblings in the streaming world today. I think, matter of fact, Mr. Dale, why don't you come up and in? We got a few more minutes. If you're able to come in, because you and Bo are more or less ears of the streamer world, and I don't want to say anything out the ordinary because I would like to get all my ducks in a row. But I know you especially know what's going on right there. So if you want to pose a question, come on in and hit that link if you can, sir.
Dale is talking about us, Jugs. He said we done took over the show.
Well,
From this point on, I'm not gonna say a word. Okay.
Yeah.
Now the next text is gonna be the real. If she just heard what I said, let's see.
Let's see. I looked up in the chat. Brooklyn Core Cutters. What is Hustler TV all about? Is it a rebrand? Hustler TV. In simple terms, I was messing around with a couple of names for the show. Was it over the weekend? And it was myself, Real, and LJ. And Bo was in there, and Dell was in there. I came up with a name to use, and LJ was like, "Really? You gonna use that? They're gonna think something of you. You really gonna do that?" So basically, Hustler TV is me getting the way to hustle in a very positive way. And that is learning my craft on how I sell my products, how I help my customers, giving good customer service, being positive in yourself, and just making a better life for myself. Hustler TV is all about hustling the positive way. You don't have to do anything negative with it. I put it out there to be positive. And probably in the upcoming shows, I'll go more in depth about that. But trust, Hustler TV is always about making everything positive.
Hey, JMack.
Yes, sir.
I just have one thing.
Mm-hmm.
Get ready for the question.
Which question?
What's the code?
It ain't come up yet, has it?
I'm not saying a word.
Okay. All right, so we've been here, even with being late. I think we've been on here about 45 minutes. I think that's long enough. I don't want to hold up everybody because I know everybody has busy schedules, especially with a lot of people getting ready to get hit with this cold tomorrow. If you haven't get hit with the snow, because I know it's going to be here. It's supposed to be like starting out at -6. I know it's going to be bad up Dell's way. So hopefully everybody be safe tomorrow. I want to ask you and thank you again for coming out to the first show. It was a blessing to have everybody in here tonight. And like I said, help me grow the channel. Email me, get in contact with me with stuff you would like to learn or discuss that we can put in future shows. We can go from there. Want to say thanks to the entire team that I'm so proud to be a part of. That's DST. And let's see who was in here. Jug Trooper, Dale, and LJ. One thing I'd like to do is, I know there's a lot of people that are YouTubers, so that everybody, I know everybody probably knows everybody, but if you're a YouTuber, type 1 in the chat. That way we can all go to each other's channel and support each other. And I'd love it if y'all can really do that. And we're going to figure out a good time for the show. Hopefully we can do this again next Tuesday and see what we can do there. But with my brothers and look at, there you go, right there.
There you go.
So, Dale.
Told you. JMack, they want your email, JMack.
Kelly. Dilly. Oh no. Hey JMack, you still got a half hour? JMack, you still got a half hour?
Half hour.
Yeah,
It's 50. It's only been 53. It's only been 53 minutes.
Yeah, man, you still got a half hour?
There's JMack just put his email in there. I'm looking at it, his PayPal link and everything. If it hasn't been in his Cash App, it's also in this description of this video.
Super Dale. Do you have a question about some streaming news?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I mean, I read some news today. I don't know if it's true or not. Maybe it's
Here it comes.
But I don't know if I want to throw that on your show since you're new. I might have to hold on to another show. Right now, brother, you got 40 thumbs up and no thumbs down. I don't want you to get Oh man, we so crazy.
There are some things to be said.
Well, y'all know I'm gonna get it once the show's over. I know real gonna be like,
we gonna be good on JMack first show.
You know, Dale. It was
show. I don't know.
3 minutes before the show, Dale's like, "You gonna be late to your own show, huh?" So I'm already about to get that constructive criticism, and if it comes for real, it's gonna be a constructive curse out.
Hey, JMack, I'm about to go there.
Oh, here we go.
What's the title of the show? What's the title of the show?
Well, Bug ran into a couple of things. He had to do a couple errands, so he said he was going to try to come in if he could get in, and that's fine. You know, I knew he had stuff to take care of.
Leave them tennis shoes alone.
See, one thing about DST, sometimes we just hang you out to dry.
Yeah. And look, and you know, I caught on to that 10 minutes into the show. It was a little after, and I said, the link is there. When they're gonna start coming in? And I was like,
you posted two links.
Don't nobody go in.
No, you posted 2 links. We was all in the other link.
With the link, I already knew Dale was like leaving. I didn't want to see what he's gonna do. I could hear him say it in my head. I know what he was doing.
Man, we was having a ball in the hangouts. Dale, I'm gonna tell you. Dale say, is he gonna look into the camera? Legacy chair was squeaking.
Yeah. Man, y'all haters.
How you doing, Fernando? Thank you for coming in, man. I appreciate it.
We're gonna send $1. We each gonna send $1 to Legacy, so you can get something to fix that chair. Just spray something on it.
So I did last night. It didn't work. and we got to see Dell's chair. He got a little hungry.
That's okay. We got a store here that, like, on every Friday, Saturday, and Sundays is a deep discount store, right? So one of the things I noticed that they sell is the chairs we like to sit in. So as a real good chair, it was like $95, but they put these red stickers on all the items, and it's automatically 50% off. So I probably got you a new chair for like $40 and just sent it to you. You're gonna put it together, but I would have sent it to you.
Oh man, just told me. I already bought one. I'm waiting for it to get shipped out. I'm about to go take my kid's chair, his gaming chair.
There's no one coming out there until all that snow.
That's too much. How you do it?
Yeah. Oh yeah, here.
Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Honey G. Appreciate you.
Do you know how cold it was here today?
Okay.
Minus 44.
That's where it's supposed to be tomorrow.
That's crazy. Y'all can keep all that.
Minus 44 Celsius tomorrow.
Dang. I love your jugs, but you make sure you keep that with you.
Yeah. But that's normal.
Hey, Jug, we gonna be half of that tomorrow, Jug.
Yeah, the thing that really gets me is where we live. We're like right in the butthole of Canada. We're right in the middle. Excuse me. And we always have our winters. We either have a blizzard or cold snaps or whatever that is. But day before yesterday, it was +2. And today, minus 44. Like, come on, man. Pick one.
That's what, 40 negative 47 Fahrenheit, right?
I don't know, because at minus 32 Fahrenheit, it is the same minus 40 or minus 32 Celsius. So minus 42 or 44 today Celsius.
Yeah.
Hey, Honeybee, I haven't heard the half of it yet. If you had a chance to be with us in Hangouts, I ain't heard the half of it yet. I think either the first two comments LJ is gonna be like, you ain't getting your keys back until you get right.
Dude, you're doing a great job, but you've always been that type of person, though. You know, your show has really been on point.
Thank you.
You know, it's really been on point.
Yeah, we ain't gonna make it left the first time.
Yeah, the first time, but you know, we on your show, or we gonna get buck wild. We're just letting you know. We be taking it easy. We know we go to the left on Bo and Dale's show, but your show, Hustler TV. Yeah.
Now remember, y'all, I said Hustler in a positive way. He want to take it left. What y'all think?
Hustler, baby.
Go Google Hustler TV.
No, YouTube it. We were talking about it earlier.
YouTube it.
You know how many Hustler TVs?
It's like 20 people out there. Like, I was like, what?
Yeah, I went looking for your channel on there when we talked about that, because you asked about cough about me modding on your channel. Cough.
Right.
And if anybody can see, I'm just going to point out there's no blue wrench by my name. But
wait a minute. What you mean?
See, that was part of the mess up. I'll get that straight.
But so I went searching. I put Hustler TV in there, and I'm like, "What is this? His? No." And I'm looking. I'm scrolling down and scrolling down. I'm like, "Ooh, Hustler TV. Hold on, let's stop here for a minute." And then back out. Oh, there we go. There's the ninja.
There go the queen.
There she goes. Well, she laughing now. It's gonna be a different story in a minute.
Yeah,
yes, sis.
She's YouTubing Hustler TV.
Yep.
Oh God, we got to get off now.
Oh yeah.
Let's get off before she get on.
Right.
Oh, come on, man. That's even worse saying that.
If she pops in here after she see what all the different, Hustler TV, she might be wanting to promote them products she'd be talking about.
Yep.
Did you really go there? Did you really go there?
Products.
JMack.
Yes, sir.
Since this is Hustler TV, and we know that's not what it's about, but can you elaborate on what you just said?
About real?
About that product and where you find those things at?
Well, it wouldn't be right for me to do that because people would be looking at me sideways. So
I'm already looking at you sideways because Dale already put it out there earlier.
It would be better for Real to explain that kind of stuff.
Real ain't got nothing to do with that. Nobody would have never known anything about that until Dale brought it up the other night and said, "Go look at such and such," and you go.
That was in a private chat.
That was not in the private chat. That was you said that, but you also said it on your live show.
I noticed that Dell was busting our balls in the chat, but he sure ain't saying much here when he joins us live.
Matter of fact,
what's up, Andy?
I think the Real should. Matter of fact, she has something special for Dale anyway. I don't think she sent it to him yet. I think you should send it to him,
JamesMacklll. Dale, you in trouble. Real said we all burnt.
Gotta get the batteries.
Look at Jesus Save. Jesus Save say they can't hold water. That is true.
Yeah, that's true.
That is true. We can't.
I know I can't.
See, like a real smiler. She knows.
Dale done had me put in an order for something when he opened this mouth, and I'd be on back order waiting 3 months for it to come. He on Hangouts laughing with it.
I was gonna say nothing no more, man, because when I needed it, it was gone. I said, "Oh no, I can't do this, man. Can't do this."
So Ian Davies from South Wales, UK. Had a little snow here today. That's what's up. Thank you for coming in, sir, all the way from across the lake.
Take care, Bobby.
Oh, just to point out as the people in the chat.
Digital. Appreciate you coming in.
Is for those coming in the chat, if you don't see some of the things that we are talking about, or if we see somebody posted, up at the top of the chat where it'll say live chat or top chat, make sure it's set at live chat.
Yes.
Yeah, if you haven't set at top chat, you'll miss quite a bit of what follows through the chat.
John Rodriguez said the reels like TMZ.
That's great.
Yeah, and you see that Pluto TV? They got bought.
Who bought Pluto? Anybody know? Was it
Ian Davies? You're welcome here anytime, sir.
Okay.
Come in and enjoy yourself. We'll be doing a lot of talk about the streaming world and things to help if you have a business and you selling like Fire Sticks or you have a service in the streaming world. Come in and learn. That's what we're here to do. So I do want to thank you again for coming in. Don't be a stranger.
Hey, JMack, Honeybee just put the definition of you out there. She has said, Honeybee says, a hustler sells everything.
That's what my mama told me.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, baby. Yeah. And Viacom bought Pluto TV for $300+ million or something.
What?
Oh, boy.
Oh man, I would have accepted that too.
Brian sent me an email last night. I hope it was early this morning.
Thanks for coming in. And don't be a stranger. Come
back.
What was that there?
Brian Duchesne, he sent me an email. NVIDIA who make the shield and the graphics cards. And their stock is dropping big time. I'm talking about hurting.
Well, the stock is really dropping. Is that they're in partner with Asus, and what happened is that with Bitcoin and all them, they had so many that was stocking up on it, but their inventory is not moving now, so they can't put out. I'm hoping that what they should do is bring the prices down.
Well, that's what's hurting. Is the prices coming down?
Yeah, they have to come down because the inventory is so high now.
Yeah, and the thing
I
about
was reading with the partnership between them and Asus, the things that are going on.
All of them hurting. Apple, all of them, because of China.
Yeah. Well, we know
our president did what he did, and it seems like a lot of tech companies is hurting from it.
Yeah, that's the way we're gonna be. We're gonna be the old king back in the day. I wonder who's gonna be Robin Hood. We're gonna be taxing everybody and taking everything. And
I'm gonna tell you though, if it keep going down, like Ms. Gail said, if it keep going down under 100, I may because it's gonna come back up.
Yep.
I might have to put a couple dollars in it.
Y'all kind of late. I need to jump on the wagon there.
It'll be worth it though.
Yeah.
You have to take a chance like that every now and then.
Yep. What's up, Fernando? Yep.
Wow.
Jug, I see you getting our haircut, man. Welcome to the bald man team.
But hey, the difference? Jug got a beard.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Here we go,
baby.
Here we go.
I may be down for the count, but I can sure fertilize the field. Yeah, you damn Skippy. Sometimes I forget to take my glasses off.
He's so white was on about. See, hey, that's your show, man. That's your show.
Yes.
So hey, has anybody checked out Target's release, like the new Reloaded and all that?
I checked out the Mayfair update.
Yeah,
that's why I would have been on the show earlier, but that's what the call was about.
Mm-hmm.
They updated the app and didn't know how to get back into it.
You know, like it's because we have somebody who's part of the team that actually has, you know, like you have double agent and people are involved in other things. It's all out there. Mm-hmm. I honestly believe that like this update that Target did and it brings together a lot of the functions into that service. But tell you right now, that's bringing a lot of heat, a lot of heat. I have people asking me about it that have never even seen my YouTube channel and just know I have the other ones. Yeah, we saw something on our friend showed us something about this. And we watched a video and there's some big black guy talking about like his service and the best and all this and goes off. And I'm like, I did it start off with Target? And they're like, how did you know? And I'm like, but not to de-evaluate or negatively talk about something, but you're making certain leaps and strides in your services that you feel that you need to provide. But wow, man, doing that and the price, $55. Oh,
for
sorry.
What?
Oh, yes, for the service.
For what service?
That's not his service, is it?
Yeah. For 4 lines. Hey, you can get for 6 lines. You get it cheaper with mine.
How much is 1 line?
19.
Like it's just, you know what, and the reason that everybody knows that we talk about all types of different services, and you get an availability, and we have, the DST team itself. Even though I'm the redheaded stepchild, they have somebody who has the in-house, and you're able to talk to and get things changed in that customer service. When you become so big of a service that kind of goes back and forth for some people, the customer service starts to fail. Mm-hmm. And I don't care what the cost is and stuff like that. Cheaper is not always better, but most expensive is not always better. And I just see things like in our community that, because it kind of leaves the door open, that we're always trying to be careful now talking about Cody or talking about APKs or things that in videos, live streams, as long as we're not showing content, things like that. But now it's just opening the door for other people who are putting too strong of a hustle on, because I have people like, that don't want to use that service anymore because of how they're getting treated.
All right. And customer service goes a long way.
Yeah, and that's exactly it. That's exactly just like you guys, like when you're about the box, making the box your own and doing things like that. I've never heard anybody else that I've talked to besides like myself, and I'm glad to say it, but with you guys, is how everybody here, from Dell to Bo to every single person on this panel, customer service, and you provide it. You treat people the way that they should be
treated.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, do I see my brother down there?
Yeah.
Did he slide in?
Late.
Is that brother Bo?
I'm trying to be I was in the real mischief. So, but I'm good. What's up, people in the chat?
Bring down your mic so you can hear you.
Yeah, you need to bring down your mic and wipe your chin.
Yeah.
Oh, fertilizing that beard. That's where you are. Don't lie.
What's up, y'all?
Everybody in the chat, and I know you know who he is, but this is the man I call the fireman that comes at us with those good apps.
Yeah, and my bad for my tardiness. So I was listening though while I was driving home. I was listening. So I heard Dale talking mess in the chat, like we're the host. So I heard him. So I didn't get it. I was gonna say something, but then I couldn't get on to not say that. So he'd be like, "If you talking to me, why you ain't on?" So
he's fashionably late.
Yeah, he'd be like, "Let me talking to me. You need to be on the panel." So I'm gonna let y'all know how Dale beat us up. He'd be like, "Don't talk to me, talk to them."
Right. It's okay. I only had to wipe my brow like every other minute.
So, what's up, everybody? I see all the hello bows. So what's up, y'all? I actually got the chat up right now, so I did get it up. So what's good? Everybody that's speaking to me, D-Rep, GCA, Fernando, C-Los, Hippie, Big T, Leroy, Dave, James, Patricia, Gil, Lewis, what's good? John, Erica, Murray, what's good, y'all? Again, I'm sorry, but I did listen to part of the show. JMack, I appreciate him for actually still starting the show. I did call him ahead of time, so he knew my situation. But real, leave me alone, real, leave me alone. Again, JMack, good job, baby, good job. So LJ and Jug and Troop and Dale, I appreciate you guys for sitting in, helping JMack. So I do appreciate you guys for looking out. That's one of the things I can say about DST. We find ways to go back to back. So meaning we find a way to have each other's back. So that's one of the reasons why I love the team that I'm with, y'all. We IT. I don't care what nobody say. We IT. And whoever else got a team out there, come get some.
They don't want that.
Come get some.
We better not talk about teams right now.
For me, when I say we deep, baby, we deep. So when I say it like that, because there's not nobody that I can say that I wouldn't love to count on, or I say I bring them. If somebody say, "Bo, I want your team here," hey, let's get it. Can't nobody get none. We like a chain, baby. We a link. And we can't be touched. We can't be touched, but the reason why we can't be touched, y'all, is because the way we communicate, the way we talk with each other. Can't nobody tell me nothing about Dale without me talking to Dale first. I'm not gonna go off my rocker and be like, Dale, no. I'm gonna talk to Dale. LJ, we know how to deal with each other to the fact that can't nobody come to. And we had a prime example of somebody sending us an email. They said, I'll be last one of us to email. Like, we don't talk to each other. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, that was crazy.
We talk to each other. It's like they send us the same email, but we all talk to each other. It's like, I can say if we didn't, and the reason why it's hard for us to be touched is because we deal with each other. We feed off each other. Where I need help at, and I know LJ had an answer, I go talk to LJ. I talk to Real. I talk to Dale. I talk to Will. I talk to Tech. We all talk to each other. That's what makes us so strong. And none of us feel like we're better than the next one. That makes it great for me.
Right.
Like I said, even though we give Dale that nod, I love his humbleness because he is still say, no, he's not it. I'm quite sure deep down he knowing it won't be DST if he don't bring us together. Right. You know what I'm saying? He the one who brought us to the point where we at now.
Like this. It's like if it wasn't for Dale, I would not be sitting right here.
Yeah, and Dale has here's one thing I can say about Dale. He has a knack for seeing potential and talent. Because he brought me where I was at. As I wouldn't be doing what I do if he didn't say, Bo, you don't get your butt, you don't get you a YouTube. And he told me more than once. The first time he told me, I was like, yeah. Bo, he said, Bo, the talent that you have, the stuff that you find, the stuff that you get, you should be using it on YouTube. And I was like, yeah, Dale, I hear you. And of course, I made it sound good. Yeah, Dale, you this and that, but I still didn't. A little bit of time later, he punched me in the mouth again. Bo. So, and I said, man, forget it. I'm going to try it. And it was funny because he never said, Bo, you using your cell phone is bad. What he said was, you can get this and get that to make a better video, or you can bring something forward to do a different video without saying, using that phone is horrible, Bo, because, he did it in a way to say, and it was funny because he didn't say, well, Bo, your video is jumping up and down. So the way he did it was, you can use this. And that's the way it should be. It should be somebody that's trying to get to make you better. Let me figure out a way to not be as bad or say it as bad for him to receive it. And he said it in a way for me to receive it better instead of me taking it like, you don't like my video? No, I don't like that video because you want that. So he could have went that way with it, but he didn't. So, I love that he used the tools that he have to make you better. So And then it helped me to be a better leader when somebody's up under me or somebody come to me. He helped me to say, how do I go to that person without making them feel like they can't do it?
Right.
Yeah. So, you know, he just don't do it. LJ will do it. JMack will do it. And me, I don't mind getting that CC word, that constructive criticism from none of them. Because I'm knowing if they're giving it to me, they only doing it to make me better. So, and vice versa. If I'm doing something to them, they know I'm only doing it to make them better.
Right.
I'm not jealous. I'm not mad. I'm happy that JMack got 50 over here for his first live. 54 people over here for his first live.
That's
I know some that got 7, 8, 9, 10,000, and they barely getting 30 people in their live. You know what I'm saying? I ain't speaking no names, but my biggest thing is I love to see that you know what I'm saying, they want to know what DST is about, what we doing, what can we bring to the table, and JMack has that potential to where you need to hear some of the stuff he getting because he has a lot of positivity in the work that he do. He make that bread, y'all. Y'all got to figure out how he making that bread.
You know, it's hard work, but when you do hard work and you love what you're doing, it becomes easy. And I love it because I'm a go back to Dale again. I know he's gonna start shaking his head again. I saw him, but a saying that I heard that always makes me, when I hear the saying, I think about Dale, and that saying is, leaders don't make followers, leaders make other leaders. So you look at everyone up here on the panel, and I'm even gonna point it out in the chat. Look at everybody in the chat. We are all leaders because we love what we do, and that's what it's about.
Right, and two with other YouTubers, guys. I think everybody think when we say stuff that we're threatened or we want to put the other YouTuber down. We're not that. It's just that when we saying stuff, we let it be known that there's a difference when what we see other YouTubers do. If you a team, we look at other stuff that people say we're a team, but then they're not showing that they're a team. With us, we're gonna let you know that we are a team. We're gonna show you what a team, and then LJ says it best. You know, when he say, you know, what y'all saying, I can't go by that. I'm only going by what you do, and that's what it is for us. We gonna show y'all what we do. We gonna say we a team, but we gonna show y'all that we a team as well. By what we do. By what we do. JMack could have easily been like, man, Bo got me and left me hanging and da-da-da-da, but y'all see his attitude. Not only that, I love when I popped on LJ sitting right there, the adopted child sitting right there, Judge sitting there. So, and then when I get home to get there, me seeing Will and Dale there. I mean, we want JMack to feel, you know what I'm saying? Even though Bo had a hiccup, I love it that they the next one step up to the bat. You know, not just leaving JMack there going, okay, what do I do? What do I do? But even though he ain't been on our panels enough that he know what to do, it just feel good when it's your first time. You got somebody there. If you do screw up, I got some help.
Right. And that's, I like that because I put that, well, we all put the word out there. It's family. We all here to help each other. Like Bo said, we got each other's back. And in a small bit of a way, I'm glad everybody let me hang out there. Because in certain type of way, you got to ad-lib a little bit to keep your feet in the water, to keep it wet. And you more or less, you got to learn how to look at the chat. And then when your panels start coming in, yeah, that made me feel good. But I'm glad I was out there to learn to at least start and to get my feet wet and have y'all come in and help me. And I really appreciate that. And what I was saying earlier about, I don't know if you heard it earlier in the show, but I was saying, and you know, the next shows that we continue to team up with, we'll start doing stuff like TeamViewer, letting them learn how to do that, or showing them how to do that, dude.
Right, and that was what we supposed to do today, y'all. We supposed to do that today. I didn't expect to happen what happened today, and I do apologize because we want to be able to show you guys more and more why I want to bring JMack to the forefront and let you guys see his actual talent. As far as him also, you know, dealing with customer service. I did hear a little bit about the customer service part. I did hear that. And again, for me to get in JMack's head, then you got to see why he make me and Dale say, I gotta go send me some boxes. I gotta send me some more sticks. So so he had me and Dale on a grind. And that's the big thing. With me and Dale don't get jealous. We love each person to make that money, but it makes it say, well, let me wake up from taking my nap as well. You know what I'm saying? It's more of a push. They'll be like, Bo, I'm out there, you know. JMack, I'm out there. JMack, he don't tell me and Dale he out there. He just be like, oh, I got 9 sticks to do. They'll be like, what? Oh, I got 10 sticks to do. Me and Dale be like, what the? You know, me and Dale edge each other on like, Bo, I'm working this weekend. That's his cue. You better get it, Bo. You know, so JMack, he always slide in. Well, yeah. I'm about to do these 10 sticks. I'm about to do these 13 sticks. Then he come out with a big stupid bag of me and Dale looking like, whatever, dude. So, whatever. So, but yeah, for me, I can't really speak for the team as far as what I'm about to say. For me, I love to see other people grow. It's a high for me. If I grow and they grow, it's a high for me because I love to see people make it and do what they like to do. JMack like to, you know, he liked his customer service. He liked dealing with people. He liked knowing what he got to do to get it. And I followed my lead with Dale. Then we need to put that for other people to see what you do, so maybe they can get some of your ideas and innovate it with their ideas.
Right.
Because it doesn't mean that you're gonna use everything JMack do or say. Same thing with me. But you never know. Some of the stuff that we do might be easier. Because the way JMack do stuff, I do a little bit different. But you might say what Bo do, I might take that, or what LJ do, I might intake that. So it's about just seeing what we do. So the next show, y'all, we will do it. But I don't know if you still want to try to get some away, JMack, or not. Did you still want to?
Hey, Bo.
Yes, sir.
Bo,
yes, sir.
You cannot keep him off camera. You might as well let everybody see him.
What you mean? What you mean? What's that mean?
He knows what I mean. He knows exactly what I mean. And I told him from the get-go, do not do it.
Come here, Malik. Look,
he knows what I mean.
He's trying to sweep. Come here, man. He's trying to sweep. Come here. He like rubbing his hands. Yeah.
There he is.
Uh-oh, there he is.
Say, hey. Say hello. Say hi, JMack.
What's up, man? How are you doing tonight?
He like, I can't talk, I'm gonna speak. Say hello. He can say hey girl though.
What up?
Yeah, he can say hey girl.
Yeah, he talking to my daughter earlier. He was like, hey girl. I'm like, you can talk. He love phones. Look, they like how many Bo. No, that's my grandbaby, y'all. This is my grandbaby.
You say, no, I'm not. You say, no, I'm not.
I thought he said I just do. What are you laughing at, LJ or JMack?
Now I see why the phone was buzzing off a little bit.
Who, mama?
Anthony.
Why she be like, hey girl?
Anthony, I do thank you for the donation, man. It's much appreciated.
Look at JMack getting donations. Get him, JMack.
Appreciate it, man. I really appreciate it.
Who was the donation from, JMack?
Anthony.
Oh, appreciate you, Anthony. Appreciate you.
Let's see who else is
I'm gonna say my goodbyes. I gotta go.
I'm about to end the show. You can't go yet, Troop. I need you to do that trooper ending. So I wanted to give Bo a chance to come in and talk to everybody before we end the show. So I do want to thank everybody for coming in. Again, this is the first show of many, and I just hope y'all give me some constructive criticism or work with me and help this channel to grow. Like I said, this is a positive area. This is a no stress zone, no play zone. This is where the grown folks come and learn. And with that, I'm gonna start with Bo, the fireman, the fireman. I know everybody knows, but please introduce yourself. Tell me about your show and your time and what you're all about.
My name is Big Bad BJ Jernigan, Bo Ninos. I need me some of that, y'all. Yes, I'm burnt for being late. I'm burnt. I wear my "You Burnt" shirt because I knew some burntness was gonna happen today. So I appreciate everybody for coming to JMack channel. I appreciate that. On my channel, if you do not know me, I do interviews and I show people how to cut that cable cord. And of course, at the end of the day, when I'm done, you definitely gonna say, "I need that."
Next to him is my man, the midget representative.
You talking about me? I'm not a midget, but you know what we're talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Will, if you could introduce yourself and tell the people what you about, what you do.
Hey, what's going on, man? I'm a double agent. I run the IPTV service double agent. So anything you need, I'm here for you. I'm always about the end user, no matter what. Thank you for supporting JMack, all you guys coming out. Spread the word. Have people come and subscribe to them. You know, so the other thing I always got something inspirational to say to you guys, and it's God sometimes takes us into troubled waters, not to drown us, but to clean us. Okay, so take that.
Next to him is my brother from another mother. Been loving this man ever since I met him. He's always about the real life, and I respect and appreciate him a lot. Mr. LJ.
What's up, my brother? I want to thank everyone for coming to the show as usual. It's much love from DST. Love everyone. I want to not deviate up a little bit, but to the fake account that was in there that made a comment. I've been on double agent for the last month and a half, and I haven't had a buffer yet. So double agency is running great. That being said, I want to thank everyone again for coming. And something that I've been saying the last few days, and I'm going to say it again on this show. I can't believe what you say because I see what you do. Much love, everyone. Real talk.
And let me double back real quick because I seen our other brother popped into the show, Mr. Tech in the bathroom. Love this brother in his videos. Matter of fact, he just put out a couple videos in the last week that just like woke me up, and I want to go back and watch those videos again because I like the work that he do. Mr. Tech, can you tell the people what you're about?
Hey man, can y'all hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
All right, man. I was having computer issues. Y'all know about that. Hey, on my channel, I do product reviews, and also, guys, I like to share with you everything that I learned about YouTube and IPTV. It's all about learning and giving back. So, thank you guys for coming out to our brother's show. I'm sorry that I coming in on the tail end of things, but you guys know how it is. Much love, appreciate it.
And then we're gonna go over to Mr. El Presidente, the starter, the beginner, the man of the hour. Please, Mr. President, introduce yourself and address the people.
I'm upside down.
Yes, you are upside down. I wasn't going to say anything, but you are upside down.
All right, let's flip this around. Wait, let's. What's up, everyone? I'm glad y'all tuned in tonight. Very special night for JMack Hustler TV. Definitely doing his thing. Gonna get better and better with time. I guarantee you that. We all got to learn, and it's sometimes it's a little crazy getting in front of a lot of people and just open the conversation openly, you know. But he did a great, not even great, awesome job tonight. So I just want to thank him for allowing me on this panel. We got his back, and it's just going to be entertainment. We definitely going to teach you. And guys, we are, so that you know, we are unlike any other group. We don't have no rules and regulations because we are leaders. We're our own boss. So, you know, none of us do the same thing alike. All right. So when you're part of DST, just know that, you know, just like in Facebook, everybody have their own differences, their own choice, and we all pros at least that's what we aim to be pros. So definitely, JMack, you did your thing tonight. I enjoyed it. It was funny, and that's what it's all about. If we can make people laugh, even when they're having a bad day, we did our job. So congratulations, bro. Great job. Keep them coming.
Thank you. Mr. Jug, are you there? Are you still on mute?
Oh, I'm still here.
Introduce yourself. Tell people a little about yourself.
All right. For those who don't know me, I'm the Juggernaut. I have the Juggernaut channel. I'm still new to YouTube, but somebody's sure squeaking. That kind of sounds like Bo this time. And check out my just like anybody else, what I'd like to bring you on my YouTube channel is either, if I can, any reviews, information about Cody Streaming World, any breaking news that we find, things like that regarding our community. We'll be doing more as in product reviews and things like that once my capture card comes. My wife, Mrs. Juggernaut, also has a channel, so go ahead and check out mine, which again, I'm going to put a 1 in there. Check out my YouTube channel if you haven't already. Feel free to subscribe if you wish to, if I'm to your liking, but also check out Mrs. Juggernaut, because one feature that we do is called movie reviews, Mr. and Mrs. Juggernaut's movie reviews. And we are doing one tomorrow, and it's originating from Mrs. Juggernaut's channel. We're going to be doing Kin. We were going to do The Mule, but for some reason we are unable to watch it. So we're going to do Kin. And I'll set up a thing tonight, and maybe alerts will go out. So please join us. The panel is open for people to come. I do want to stress, I have been saying it for a while, since when my mom was sick, is that today is the only day that's guaranteed, because tomorrow is not. So you live for today, but you don't want to leave on a negative note if God calls you home. Because of my new medical issues and things like that, and quite honestly, been diagnosed with diabetes, was told yesterday. So I want to stress to people that your life can change for good or bad in a heartbeat. So take advantage of it. Be positive. Surround yourself with people who are positive, and try to be helpful to anybody that you can, and let them reach out to you. Everybody is needed. Everybody is loved. So long-winded as usual. The Juggernaut says love, peace, and chicken grease.
Thank you, Jug. And we're going to end it with our man, our mod. He's in everybody's show, and I'm very happy that he said he would be a mod with my show. So, Mr. Trooper, can you take us away?
Well, thank y'all for coming. We'll see you on the next one. Like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Make sure you join the Telegram group. Make sure you join the DST Facebook group. And to all y'all haters out there, watch this channel grow. Learn from the best. Peace.
Thank you, Trooper. Again, I want to thank everybody for coming out. I very, very, very appreciate it. Like I said, I wanted to see this channel grow with everyone's help. I want to thank everyone that donated tonight. Please email me. I like to communicate through emails and stuff like that to see what's going on out there. And let's keep it growing and let's learn together. My favorite saying of all time, guns are butter. And next couple weeks, I'll let y'all know what it's about. Have a good evening and stay out that weather.
Mm-hmm.
He's a hustler, baby.
You still on?
Yeah. Yeah, it's still on.
There we go.